Good morning, internet family. How you doing today? Let me know where you're at and where you're watching from down below in the comment section. Before we get started, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you can find me again and hit the bell beside the subscribe button so you get a notification when I upload new videos. I upload new videos every day as I travel around North America. We're here in Estevan, Saskatchewan, Canada today. A lot of bugs on our windshield, yes. That's a normal thing for the prairies of Canada in the summertime. It is Wednesday, and we have some freight to deliver on our trailer behind us. We got 3 drops on here. First one's in Regina, Saskatchewan in 1 hour, and I have to be there in 1 hour, and I'm 1 hour away. So we better get moving. Thanks for joining me today. Once again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All my social media is also down below in the description. If you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. All right. Start the day off with some hand sanitizer again. I never know what you touch out there, you know? I just went inside and got this wonderful, wonderful Liquid Life cooperative coffee. I don't care what kind of coffee it is. Does it have caffeine in it? Yeah! Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle, shall we? Oh, and look at this, a bug splat right in front of my camera again. Right in front of the... Oh, wait, no, I might be able to get that off of there. Right in front of the GoPro. We're going to use that GoPro right away. There's going to be a big bug right in front of it. You know what? I'm going to put the GoPro over here then. There you go. A little bit clearer of a shot. It's just not as stable, but we'll just use that then. All right. Turn that thing on. All right. Okay, let's hit the road. Let's hit the road, Jack. We're ready. The truck is safe to operate. The trailer is safe to pull. Let's not forget that while I'm filming this, there is a DOT blitz happening across the entire continent in Canada and the United States. And I don't know if it's happening in Mexico or not. Do they have any safety regulations down there in Mexico, or do they just let people just give her? I don't know. I don't know anything about driving in Mexico except that I don't want to drive there. So I only do Canada and the United States. All right. Smells like dog in here. Since when do you smell like a dog? Honestly, he's usually a very good smelling dog, like his whole life. Of course he gets his baths every now and then, but really he doesn't need them for any smell reasons. He's a really good smelling dog, but when it gets really hot out, I know dogs don't sweat, they pant. When it gets really hot out, his dog smell sort of comes out a little bit more. And that's not okay. I don't want my truck smelling like a dog. So we're gonna have to get some new air fresheners. Don't feel bad, buddy. You did nothing wrong. You're just being yourself, all right? You be proud of who you are. Yeah. You're a good boy. Good boy. Look at the tail wag. Look at the tail wagging. Good boy. I'll fix it. Don't worry, not your fault. It's better than smelling like farts in here, like usual. So here we are. I just unloaded my first drop. The trailer behind me practically looks exactly the same because they only took 4 small pieces. So I untarped the load, part of it, took those 4 pieces off, retarped it, and now we're ready to go. The load looks pretty much exactly the same. I'll show you a little later. So I've had some requests to show you guys how I tarp a load. I haven't really gone into depth with that, and I haven't really shown that before, because usually by the time I start tarping a load, I just want to get that thing tarped and get out of there, right? But it's a good point, it's a great idea to show you how I tarp a load. At the beginning also I was learning as well, so I didn't want to show you guys how to do it wrong. But then I soon started to realize that there is no real wrong way of doing it. Yes, there is an incorrect way of putting your tarps on the load, But after you get past those simple steps, you just got to remember to put the rear tarp on first and work your way forward on the load so that the air doesn't come up underneath the back tarp. You want the air to flow over. I can show you this next time I tarp a load. So there is a certain way of doing it, but once you get that down pat, pretty much just make sure the load is covered completely so that no road grime can get on it, no rocks flying down the road can hit it, no rain can make it wet, or snow or hail or whatever weather you're driving through. It's road debris, just to keep the load protected, pretty much. Why don't they put it in a van trailer, you ask? Good question. Usually it's because they need to unload it from the side because they don't have a dock. Like at this place I'm at here right now, they got no dock here. They have to unload it in the middle of the yard, which means that they have to take it off the side of the trailer, which means it has to be on a flatbed. So if I had a curtain side trailer, it would make it a lot easier. But if I had a curtain side trailer, that would also limit the kinds of freight I can haul. You can't haul oversized loads with a curtain side trailer. That just wouldn't work. So to keep my options broad of what I can haul, I just go through the extra effort of tarping it. And I'm all showered up. Beard is fluffed. I'm ready for the road. We have another about 6 hours. We're in Moose Jaw right now. I'm gonna go all the way to Lethbridge and sleep there tonight. I was able to stop here, take a little break, take a shower, walk the weasel, edit a vlog, because we got 6 hours to get, or it's only 6 hours to get there, and we got all day to get there. I'm unloading tomorrow at 7 a.m. So let's drive there now, and we'll spend our evening there and bum around for a little bit, waiting for our appointment in the morning. And hopefully we can get our next 2 deliveries done tomorrow. But my next appointment is the following day near Edmonton. So I may have to do a bunch of sitting around tomorrow too, which isn't cool. I'm gonna see if I can get them both unloaded tomorrow. Okay, so I've gotten myself all ready. I've called the customers. If I can get to my customer near Edmonton tomorrow by 3:30 p.m., that's mountain time, they will unload me tomorrow and I will be empty, which would be fantastic, because then I can get to my reload for first thing Friday morning and book it back home, maybe even getting back home at a decent time on Saturday when we want to do all that wood cutting. So let's get going here. I've already been driving for 2 hours today, including our, plus we did our drop yet. We've got 567 kilometers left to go. Got our coffee right here, best on the interstate, except that this is Canada, so best on the Trans-Canada. I guess they don't want to spend the money into separate cups for us up here. We're not that special. Come on. Come on, guys. We should bring our big ego down. We're not that important. They wouldn't create special cups just for Canada. Here we go. Just checked on my load behind me too. Everything's still tight. Everything is tarped. Well, let's book it. Get on the highway. Dad's actually in the area too, where we're going. He's going to Colfax, Alberta, and then up to Calgary. That's around the same area that we're going to be in tonight, so close by. I think I got to turn right here. We are here in Mighty Speedy Creek, officially known as Swift Current, Saskatchewan, the last big town or city, or small city, before we hit Alberta in another like 2.5, 3 hours. So I'm going to stop here at the Tim Hortons, grab myself a coffee, because it's going to be a while before we get to another place with some decent coffee. Not really ready for my second coffee of the day yet, but I know the stretch to Medicine Hat is a little bit too far. So we're going to stop and get one now. We'll be a little bit jittery for a bit. Whatever. At least I'll be awake. And I got a message. Oh, there it is. I was waiting for those bumps. Oh, man. They really got to fix these parking lots. Poor people behind me are just waiting for me to just creep off the road. Well, it's either that or, everything goes flying all over the place. I'm sorry, people. gonna have to suck it up. Trucker Josh needs to take his time. He's getting his Timmies. Don't get in the way of Trucker Josh and his Timmies. Actually, I'm not really that attached to Tim Hortons anymore. I'm more of just attached to coffee in general. I really like it. It's my friend. Look at this sinkhole here. What in the world? Look at this thing. Well, it's got to be like 4 feet deep. Really? Now that's a pothole. Wow. Now that's a pothole. Diesel, do you see that thing? Jeez, man, we could go for a dip in there. Put on my swimming trunks. That's not a pothole, that's a little mini lake. That's a pond. No diving, though. It's not that deep. Alrighty. Timmy's. Timmy's. Just got into Lethbridge, Alberta here. Turning south onto, what is this, Highway 4 or 5. Gonna go to the Flying J down there, grab some fuel. Look at this nice Chevy right here, eh? That is an Alberta pickup. You see so many of these big jacked up pickup trucks. That is nice. Albertans really like their big pickups. Oil country, can you tell? I believe I'm on the right road here. Yes, further down here on the left, there's a Flying J travel plaza. Not a very big one, but they got fuel there, and that's all I need. I'm just below a half a tank, and I want to be prepared for tomorrow. I don't want to have to make any unnecessary stops tomorrow, because once I unload here in this town, I got to rush up to Edmonton, which is a few hours north of here, to try to get there by 3:30 p.m. And I don't want to have to stop for fuel on the way, so I'm going to fuel up tonight. Here's the Flying J just over here. I should actually close my windows because it's a gravel parking lot. I don't want all the dust to get in here. Truck gets dusty enough with this guy. Never mind all the dust being kicked up here by all the trucks. That's one thing you don't find in the States very often. You don't find gravel parking lots. Everything's paved down there for the most part. Up here, gravel, dude. It's good enough, eh? Whatever. It's good enough there. It's mostly just a card lock. I thought there was actually a travel plaza here, but I was wrong. It's just the card lock. They got a little convenience store here. Tiny little store, probably only open like minimal hours. I'll pull up to these pumps here. These are the kind of pumps that you have to stretch over to the other side. There's only one pump. No satellite pumps. There we go. So it's got to go behind the truck. Fueling. Alright, Diesel. Let's fuel up and let's park over there and enjoy us a good evening. Maybe watch a movie. Go for a walk, maybe. Yeah, you like that idea. Maybe we'll do that. And here we are. Back of the parking lot here, Diesel. I purposely parked backwards so that my cab is not beside my neighbor's reefer or this guy over here, so that if they idle their trucks or anything, it's going to be a nice quiet night. So this is where we're going to sleep tonight. I got 10 and a half hours till I have to be up. I'm going to get up around 6:30 in the morning, and I've got to be there for 7:30. They actually asked if I could be there a half hour later, because they get there at 7, and they would like a half hour to get everything up and running and set up so that when I show up at 7:30, they're ready to go. I can't snap with my left hand. I have to snap with my right. So we'll see what happens then. Hopefully I can get both deliveries done tomorrow. I have something hanging from my nose. What is it? Whenever I start vlogging, something starts itching my nose. Why does it do that? So fresh. I'm just going to leave this in there. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the little bell beside there as well, so that you can find me again if you're new. Down below in the description, there's links to all my social media if you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'll see you guys tomorrow.